I want to share with you a small tool that might be helpful to you right now. This is something that can be helpful when we feel very overwhelmed and maybe things feel like they're not so manageable right now. The first thing is I just invite you to maybe take a deep breath, to know that it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It happens to the best of us. But there's something that can help, and this tool seems deceptively simple, but it can actually have a big impact. It's called container. Think about what a container does. It can hold things safely and securely, organized all together. We can take it out of the closet when we need it and put it away when we don't. Well, it turns out we can apply those same principles to our difficult feelings, sensations, memories, and experiences. Sometimes it's the right time to deal with those feelings, sensations, memories, and experiences. Those times when we actually have the time and space to look at them. But other times it's not the right time, and we need to be able to put them away safely and securely so that we can still go about our day and function well. If you have times where you get overwhelmed, maybe dealing with a lot of difficult experiences, you might be finding it hard to focus and concentrate on the things you need to get done. There might also be times when you can get really fatigued from trying to manage your emotions, while also trying to do the important activities of your day. This is where a container can help. I'm going to guide you through creating your own container. Whether you're someone seeking healthcare, or a loved one of someone seeking healthcare, or a healthcare provider yourself, a container can be helpful. So, let's begin. I'll just invite you to get comfortable, whatever that means for you. You might want to sit back in your chair or lie down, or you could stand up, whatever is going to be the most comfortable for you for the next few moments. Maybe take a nice deep breath in. Just feel in your breath, not trying to change it in any way. Just notice your breath, and when it feels good, you can exhale. So, let's pick our container. Containers come in all different shapes and sizes, but the one common theme is that they can hold things that we don't need right now, in this moment. You get to pick what your container is going to be. It has to be something that can hold all of your difficult thoughts, feelings, sensations, and memories. You can pick any kind of container you want. It can be a container that already exists, maybe something you have in your home. It could be something you saw in a movie or read about in a book, or something that you make up that's brand new. You can pick any container you'd like, as long as it's something you can easily remember. There are 3 requirements for what a container has to be. First, it has to be sturdy enough to hold all your difficult thoughts, feelings, sensations, and memories. Second, it has to have a nice tight lid. You might even want to put a lock on it. And the third thing is, you probably don't want something that's see-through, because you don't want to have to see those difficult thoughts, feelings, sensations, and memories when you don't need to. So, let's take a moment, and if you need to pause this recording, you can. And just decide for yourself what you would like your container to be. Also know that you can change at any time in the future if you find this container doesn't quite work right for you. Once you have your container, see it clearly in your mind's eye. See yourself open the lid, and then notice for yourself right now any difficult thoughts, feelings, emotions, or memories that you'd like to go into the container. Anything you don't need to deal with right now in this moment. Then just allow what needs to go into the container to go in, without forcing it or trying to change your experience in any way, but simply allowing it to go in its own time. Again, you can pause the recording if you need to while you do this. And then, when it feels like things are comfortable, or about as comfortable as they will be right now, see yourself close up the lid of your container nice and securely, and store it away in a safe place. Then take a nice deep breath in, just letting the container be in its place, knowing that you can come back and attend to those difficult thoughts, feelings, sensations, and memories whenever you need to, whenever it's the right time, or whenever you have someone to look at it with you. If you'd like, you can give your container a name, like cedar box or magic bag, or whatever makes sense to you. You can also just call it a container, something that will make it easy to remember and retrieve when you need it in the future. A container is helpful anytime we need to bracket our experience. Maybe we've had a difficult interaction with a family member and now we have to go to work. Or maybe something else is really bothering us and on our mind, but we have to go speak to a medical provider. A container is not simply about suppressing or ignoring or denying what we think and feel. It acknowledges that right now might not be the best time to tend to it. So we tuck it away for safekeeping, knowing that we can come back to it at the right time. Being able to tuck it away can help us feel more of a sense of control and balance.